Third time is the charm. Hello, welcome to a vlog. This is my third time trying to film an opening because I realized that the first two times I had stuff in my teeth, but I brushed it. We're good now. Hello, welcome for the future. This is a vlog for The Galaxy and the Ground Within, which is the final installment in the Wayfarers series by Becky Chambers. I have so many emotions, so many things about this book that I want to just gush about, but this vlog is over the span of about a week, and in it I met with my sci-fi crew, the Interstellar Book Club, and all of my amazing booktube buddies, and we discussed this amazing conclusion to this utopian sci-fi series. I have so many feelings. But this is the intro. So, cue random life goodness, and I'll see you back later with my thoughts.
Oh! Hi! Where are we going? What are we doing today?
We are doing a dance video in Midtown for the Jaquel March Madness Challenge.
That's right!
Then it goes a little something like this.
If your radio is experiencing any kind of difficulty, turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. This is turn the volume up. It's very necessary. On the contrary, no, you do not scare me. Is you drinking Bloody Mary? Yes, you better hurry before I have to bury my attitude. Is because my period is heavy. I used to drive a Chevy, put 20s on the belly. My was a shit within that stupid left me. Now I'm loving Harry. When Harry go with Terry, and Terry is some freak, but it's his baby, she will carry. The life he lives a fairy, cartoon like Tom and Jerry. My flow is legendary, and your style is temporary. Yeah, you need to worry, like Jason, it gets scary. The words that I spit don't fit in that category. Yes, my vision blurry, my speech is.
This is one of those vlogs where I look like I just rolled out of bed all day, every day. Because I did. But my nails didn't. So, I am halfway done with The Galaxy and the Ground Within. And I have to say, I am slightly underwhelmed. Wasn't expecting that. It kind of has like middle book syndrome. Like, it's exploring the world deeper, and it is talking about some important things, but it's not as hard-hitting as I thought it was gonna be. I was wrong! I was wrong! I was wrong! feel kind of strange about that. I was really expecting to love this, but I mean, again, I'm only halfway, so who knows what can happen. But essentially what's happening is we're following all these different alien species. There's no human characters so far, which is interesting because at all the other stories there were human-like characters at its core protagonists, but there's none here. They're mentioned, characters from other books are mentioned, but they're not the focus here, and I find that really, really interesting. It is talking about some contemporary issues like xenophobia and implicit bias, and just like different things that we can really relate to, and that need to be talked about. And it's examining some really important aspects of society, but there's no conflict here. It's like there's no plot. There's just no plot, which is fine because book 1 had no plot. So it doesn't need a plot, and book 1 was amazing in my opinion. But this just feels like a warm hug. Like, it feels like I'm home. It feels like sweet and happy, but it's just not hitting me as hard as some of the other ones did. Like, book 3 had a plot. Book 2 had a plot. Book 1 didn't have a plot. And now book 4 doesn't have a plot. So, because it's the last book in the series, does it need a plot? Is it a good thing that it doesn't have a plot? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this yet. It kind of like, it feels too soon, but at the same token, I'm halfway done. So, I don't know. I don't know. But right now, if I had to like rank the series, I'm kind of sitting at like, the best one was number 2. So 2, then 1, then 3, and then 4. But we'll see if that stays the same. I don't really know how to feel. It's like I like it. It's sweet. It feels like when you get home after a long day of work and you just lay down on your couch and you're like, I'm home. That's a good feeling. But it's not what I was expecting. So I guess we'll keep going.
I don't think I've really disliked any of these books. Yeah, there's moments here and there, but this is just another enjoyable read. Like, this is just a great series, and I just recommend the whole series in general.
Yeah, it was so good. This is the first book I have the physical copy of, so I'm like, hey.
Now you have to, like, collect the others so you have the whole set.
Slowly, yes.
From her.
It's another Ashby fan.
Yes. Team Ashby.
Team Ashby.
So cool.
Team 2 Pro.
It was so cute. Everyone was so cute. It's just...
I really love that there was not a single human in the car.
Yes! I love that.
That was so cool.
Okay. So, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was so wrong. This was over. This book was underwhelming for like the first 100 and so pages, but something happened at about page 158 that got me. It got me good. Without any spoilers, I'll name characters like character A, character B, or side character. There was a conversation about not being able to know everything there is to know in the world, and coming to the conclusion and finding acceptance with the fact that at the end of your life, when it is your time, you will have learned all you can about this universe, and it is impossible to know everything, but to be satisfied that you made the choices the best you could with the knowledge that you had. I feel like I'm going through an existential crisis. I sat on that for like a good 30 minutes, and you know a book is good when you just pause mid-sentence, or you just reread the same page over and over and over and over because it hit you on a really specific chord. This did it. It did it really, really well. I'm giving this a 4.5 stars. It wasn't a 5-star because I didn't cry. and I feel weird about saying that, but I feel like the second book, if you saw that vlog in which I was a hot mess, I didn't get that visceral reaction, and that's okay. But this one was really good, and I finished it yesterday. Over the past 24 hours, I've been slowly raising my rating. Like at first, I gave it a 4. Now I'm at a 4.5. But I feel like by tomorrow, I'll decide that no, it's a 5. And that might just be reason enough to say that it really deserves it. The way that I'm ranking the books from the series are like, number 2 is the best. And then I want to say number 1. And then number 4, number 3. But it might be 2, 4, 1, 3. I'm not sure. I'm really like bittersweet right now. I'm really bittersweet. This is over. I want more. It's just so sweet and perfect. Am I gonna cry right now? I don't think so. I don't know. I feel things. Okay, I feel things. I will leave the link below to the live show discussion that we had for the Interstellar Book Club because it was such a great discussion. Everybody loved it. I mean, there was just a discussion between these two characters, right? So character A was having a midlife crisis, and they had to make a decision as to what they want to do with something in their lives. And they were saying, oh, I don't want to do it, but I have to because it's part of my culture, it's part of my society. I have to do this thing. Otherwise, I'm letting everyone down, or I feel like I haven't contributed to society. And character B goes, but do you have to? Do you have to do that thing just because everyone else dictates that it's something that you should do at one point within your life? If you don't want to do it, that should be reason enough. And that stuck with me too. Like, guys, I have so many feelings. I have so many feelings. These characters were so wholesome and so sweet. And at the core of it, we were talking about biases and implicit biases. And how you can never assume that you fully know the entire context of someone's situation or why things happen the way that they do if you don't take the time to research and to understand and communicate. And it's okay to accept people in your lives and keep them in your lives even if you have differences, simply for the sake of you care about each other, that you want to be in a relationship with this person even though you may not see eye to eye. It was just so powerful. So good. I don't know if my level of energy right now is because this is my 3rd time filming this, or just because I'm like in this whirlpool. I might be in a show hole, a book hole, a show hole. You know what a show hole is, I hope? Like, a show hole is like after you finish watching a really good show, you feel like there's nothing else to watch, which is not true. Eventually you'll find something really good to watch, but you just like want to sit with what you just watched, and you don't want to start another show anytime soon because it feels like nothing will ever be as good. I feel like I'm in a book hole. I want to sit with this for a while. I just want to let it sink. I want to mold it. I want to mold it, melt it into myself. It was great. It was great. It was great. I highly suggest it. It's released in the US on April 20th, and if this vlog goes up before then, I highly suggest that you consider going getting a copy when it's released, because it was amazing. Amazing. I don't have words. There will be a whole single book review video for the series. I don't know if I'm going to do each book individually or if I'm just going to take all 4 books and do one long review video. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think, what I should do. It was so good. It was so sweet and so caring. And just put aside your differences. And everyone just go get a hug. Go find someone and go hug them right now. Please. Just, whoever's next to you, go give them a hug. Because that's what I'm going to do. I need a cat. I'm going to go find a cat and hug a cat. Bye.
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka work the fact